Hello Israel, it's Red Planet with another video. I'm not going to show anything, I'm just going to talk. That's okay. I want to give all praises to the Most High, Creator, only. We're going to give all praises to the Most High, only. Today, Israel, my son got married to his wife. He got married today and I wasn't able to attend the wedding, but I saw it on Zoom. Happiest day of my life because he got married to his wife today. And me and my daughter saw the wedding. And he's so happy. He is so happy. And I'm happy for him. I just wanted to put that out there. But that's not the reason why I put the video together. The reason why I put the videos together is because it's getting close to that time, Israel, that we're going to have to make a move and head to the desert, to the wilderness. Because it's getting bad. You see the riots going on in different cities. People want to protest, but it doesn't always turn out the way the protesters wanted. It end up being a riot. You got the bad weather that's in different cities to let you know that the Most High is getting very close to where we are. You have the famine that's going on, where the grocery stores are getting ready to run out of food. So they're not going to have food soon, Israel. And if we don't have food and water already packed in our houses or made a mad dash out to the desert, we're going to be in some serious trouble when everything starts to happen and it's a domino effect and it's not going to go back in the world. It's going to never be the same. You got the coronavirus and COVID-19 still crack-a-lacking and still going on. It's not as bad as the government, the United Snakes of America, is trying to make it out to be. But nevertheless, people are getting sick from it. You got the murder and killing that's still continuing to go on. And you got the evil spirits and demons that's unleashed upon this earth, causing mayhem. So you got all this that's going on, Israel. And at the same time, us trying to keep our sanity intact. Us trying to serve the Most High to the best of our abilities. Us not trying to give up and just calling it quits and just turning away from the Most High because things is not working out the way we planned, or your blessing is not coming through fast enough, or your kids are driving you crazy because now they're not in school, or your husband is getting on your nerves, or your boyfriend, because things is not working out the way you planned, or it just may be you yourself. It's not up to used to this chaos that's going on. It's just a little too much to bear. And then on top of all that, Israel, we still on lockdown. People are getting kicked out of their homes. People's cars are going in foreclosure. Homes going in foreclosure. And through it all, the Most High is saying only serve Him, worship, and give praise and honor to Him. And people still cannot do it. They cannot serve and worship and give glory and honor to the Most High. I think He deserves all honor and all glory. I think He deserves it. He never asks us for anything but to serve and worship Him. Nevertheless, we think it's something that the Most High is supposed to do, when we in reality we know that the Most High doesn't do no more than what He wants to do. So it's getting close, Israel. And for those that's out there in the desert and the wilderness, that's fine. And for those who's still in the city, my suggestion to you is to get your family together to head out to the desert, to the mountains. And even if you can't, because of finances or no transportation, because there's a lot of people that don't have cars and nobody that's willing to go out there with you that has transportation. And here's the situation to that. We know that we have to do this because the Most High said we did. This was something written in the Bible that we had to flee to the desert and to the mountains and not to come back. So we know that the times and the days are going by so super fast. So super fast. It's like September's like right around the corner. It's right around the corner. And we don't know from day to day what's going to happen and what's going to take place. The weather is causing, I mean, think about it, Israel. We have never, at least I haven't, seen a hurricane as strong and as bad as it is. And we know it's coming from the Most High. We know the Most High is doing it because He's in control over it all. Everything that's taking place, the Most High is in control over it. He's in control over everything, and He's in control over everybody. But nevertheless, I believe in my heart it's coming from the Most High. He's in control over it all. But he's patient. He does everything over time, over a period of days. Because where He is, there's no time. So the Most High is in control over all. And I believe He's causing the tsunamis and everything else, every other calamity or disaster that's that's taking place. It's all done by the Most High because He takes His time in everything. And everything that He does is always takes His time in everything. So we know it's coming from the Most High. They can say it's man-made, CDI, CGI, or whatever. Whatever. I know it's coming from the Most High because He can continue to let it go on or He can stop it. Just like He can caused it to the fire to be in California. We know it's coming from the Most High. We know He's done it or have done it, was going to do it, because it is written that it must take place. And since the Most High don't lie, He stay the same. Everything that He said is going to happen. It's taking place right now. We're getting ready to take place. The trumpets is getting ready to blow. Everything is getting ready to go down, Israel. It's getting time. We don't know what the government on what they're going to do with this vaccination, but I wouldn't advise nobody to get it. How you going to take something that you don't even know what's in it? How you going to vaccinate your kids when you don't know what's in it? If you don't want to take it, why give it to your kids? Why let them give it to your kids? I mean, it's going to be a time where you're going to have to decide and make a decision. Your life or the vaccination. It's a tough situation, but it's just something that, eventually it's going to you have to make a decision. And even when you are in the desert, you're going to definitely need the Most High's protection. Definitely, because now you don't have running water. You can't use the bathroom. You can't take a shower. You can't get in the refrigerator and get food out. You can't cook on the stove. You can't wash your clothes in the washer. Not going to be able to do it, Israel. It's just like going camping. You don't take all the appliances to the wilderness with you when you camp. So you consider this being just like you're going camping. And you take all the camping equipment when you camp, you take it all out there in the depth. Okay, well, it's the same way. Only you out there for a longer period of time. And for those who have transportation, if you know someone that you know that's a friend or a family member, take them with you. Why be selfish and let them continue to stay in the city when you know they need to flee? It's getting ready to get bad. And every man is going to be for himself. It's going to get really bad, Israel. We don't want to be here. We want to get out, make a mad dash to the mountains before they close off these roads, and we can't get out, and we stuck in the city. It's going to be really bad, Israel. And if we don't have the Most High's protection, if you ain't serving Him, worshiping Him, and giving Him all the glory, all the praise, and all the honor, and all the love, and all the dignity and respect that's due to the Most High of Israel, we're not going to make it. And that matters too. Makes a difference. Whether you're in a city or whether you're in the desert, it does not matter. You're going to really need the Most High's protection when you are in the desert, because you don't have the city to depend on. You strictly depended on the Most High for protection as well as living. Like I said, it's just like camping, only out there a lot longer. So the Most High said, worship and serve and honor and give Him praise. He don't want you to call upon other gods. Because these end times, see, here's the situation. At the end times, when it really starts to hit the fan, you're really going to need His protection. How can He protect you if you calling Him someone else? When He said serve only Him, that's what He meant. When He said give Him the praise and honor and glory, that's what He meant. When He said pray to Him and only Him and call upon only His name, that's what He meant. Only the Most High deserves that title, fits that title. Only, no one else. No one else, Israel. No one else, Israel. No one else, Israel. Can't express that enough. But y'all worship and call on other gods. You serving idols that can't walk or talk or hear or see. Calling up all these Bala and all these other idols and gods. You should just serve only the Most High. Those words should never come out your mouth. It shouldn't. It shouldn't come out of your mouth to worship other gods. And then at the end times, you calling on other gods at the end time. Like the Most High said, even at the end times, they still blaspheme my name. We got to come out of that, Israel. We're going to need the Most High's protection 1,000%. 1,000%. We're going to need His protection if we're going to make it. Because if not, we're going to be in a world of trouble. Because what's coming down upon this earth is going to be so bad, so evil, so wicked. People think they know what evil is. You don't know what evil is. These evil spirits is getting ready to come down. It's going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess. In these 3 days of darkness, you're not going to be able to come out your house. You're going to be in your house, nervous and scared and frightful of what you hear or what you see. Mainly what you hear. Because all type of evil spirits is going to be let loose on this earth for a minute or two. And you're really going to need the Most High's protection. Because what's coming down, I'm telling you, Israel, I'm telling you, you don't want no part of it. You really don't. This evil spirits that's coming down is coming evil, and they're coming hungry. And they ain't going to no grocery store to go pick up some food to eat. No. We're dinner. We're dinner, Israel. And you can't fight evil spirits. The only one who can defeat evil is the Most High. Because the Most High created evil. Way before he created good, he created evil. So we are definitely, Israel, going to need the Most High's protection. So I would advise everyone, I can't tell anybody what to do because we all grown. Stick with the Most High. Ask for His spirit of discernment to be placed down upon you. Ask to stay in the protection of His feathers of His wings. And worship and call and serve only the Most High. So we can make it, Israel. Whether you in the city, the desert, the mountains, the forest, it does not matter. All that matter is you got the Most High's protect, because He'll protect you, right? Whether you in the desert or whether you in your home. If you serve and worship only Him, you guaranteed you're gonna be protected. You're gonna stay under His protection. But if you're not calling upon Him and you calling upon other than the Most High, you're gonna be in some trouble. Because what's coming down, you're not going to be able to handle it. Spiritually and mentally, physically, you're not going to be able to handle it. You're not. Especially when you can't leave your home and it's so dark you can't see in front of your face. I'm telling you the truth, Israel. I would advise everyone that's not able to leave to get you some spiritual candles on them 3 days of darkness, to fast and pray for 3 days, fast for 3 days. If you're able to do it, fast and pray. That way what's outside won't affect you inside. And I'm not saying mainly your home, because evil spirits can come in your home as well as they can be on the outside. But it won't affect you spiritually, because you'll be protected by the Most High. And He won't put the fear upon you. He'll put peace upon your heart to get over these 3 days. So it is good to be able to get through what's coming, and to know the Most High will never leave you or forsake you. He just wants you to serve and worship Him only. We got the kingdom waiting on you, Israel. And we know the fire is going to come down, and we know the asteroids and the hail and all this other destruction is going to come down. And we know that the disaster is going to come down. We know eventually the Most High is going to come. But through it all, try to find within your hearts some peace. Try to find within your heart some peace. I'm not asking you to meditate. I'm not asking you to do that. I'm just saying within your heart, just try to find some peace. Peace with the Most High, that He can put peace upon your heart, even if it's just for a day or two. But just to give you peace. Do not think about this all the time for it to be so miserable and draining to your mind, your psyche. It's just so much going on, so much is unbearable to listen to nor to handle. Sometimes you don't even want to see the news because it's nothing but bad this and bad that. Never see anything positive. It's always something bad. And then I can imagine it gets to a point where you want to just say, man, I only wanted to watch the news today. I'm just going to just read a scripture or make a video or just talk to the Most High. Just have a conversation with the Most High. His door is always open. And He's always, Israel, open for conversation. His doors is never closed to you if you serving only Him, worshiping only Him. is always willing to listen and to respond to you in your spirit, Israel. Won't be long now. Israel's trying to go home. We don't belong here. It's not our home. We give all praises to the Most High. Shalom.